My7 Network and My7 Bitcoins. Over the last 5.5, 6 weeks since around Memorial Day weekend, we've gotten a lot of great response. A lot of good people have come on board with us for the My7 Networks, and things have just I can't express how flawlessly this program has worked, has put Bitcoin in people's pockets, and have really showed them a true program that is built for the everyday person in my mind. This is not a program where you have to go out and you have to recruit thousands and thousands of people. With that said, of course, all of us still want to recruit all the people we can because we want to show them the easiness of the My7 Network and the My7 Bitcoin programs. But at the same time, I had a gentleman call me yesterday and talk to me for a while about how the best approach is to talk to people that are, would be interested in the My7 Networks. And he said he'd been sending out a lot of emails and he'd been doing a lot of social media, and he wasn't getting a whole lot of response. And, I guess my response to him was, well, first of all, they have to understand the program before they understand the social media side of things to get them involved. But with that said, here's my question to everybody on the Zoom meeting tonight. Do you want to try to reach out and grab 1,000 people and have 2 of them come on board with you because they either understand or don't understand? Or do you want to grab 5 or 6 people and hold them by the hand and walk them through the process, make them your friends, and make them your friends for life? Because once you do, you're going to show them a way to seriously increase their financial freedom from whatever it is that they do by grabbing them by the hand, showing them how the program works, and showing them how to start putting Bitcoin in their pocket with just a few people. So I hope that makes sense. But, at the end of the day, we need to take this one day at a time. It's not a program where you go out there and you just shove 100 people into a program and expect them to understand it and be able to teach this program. This program is a program that's built around 2 people, finding 2 people and helping them find 2 more people. And instantaneously, everybody starts to acquire and accumulate Bitcoin. And of course, today, Bitcoin is a very hot commodity. Bitcoin in the next few years is going to skyrocket. It's going to the moon. I really believe that. I read articles every day. Jim sends me articles every day now because he started to read the back pages with all the Bitcoin information and news, and we just couldn't be more excited. This program and this platform was built for just what it is. It's built for people that want to go out there. They want to do a little bit of work. And in the meantime, they want to bring people that they like, their friends, people that they know. They want to bring them on board, show them how it works, and show them how to get paid in Bitcoin. So with that said, I just want to give everybody a quick tour here to make sure that everybody understands the site that we have and how it works, and how to get your people more plugged in, and how to get them on board with you when they first start to talk to you about it and understand the principles here. So with that said, right now we're looking at the homepage for the My7 businesses, My7 Network. And as you see up here at the top, we have a homepage, and the homepage is pretty self-explanatory. There's multiple income streams. And we got the My7 Mini, My7 Starter, and the My7 One. And then over here, you see it says My7 3 coming soon. That's the program that I'm talking about that is getting ready to launch here in the next week or a week and a half or 2 weeks. It says My7 3 now, but we've made a little bit of a change to it. Of course, you have a 2x3 here. You have the 2x2 in the starter, then the 2x3 in the one. This is actually going back to a 2x2, guys. It's going to be a very, very fast, rapid building 2x2 that everybody is going to be just ecstatic about. They're going to jump up and down when the information about this comes out, and it is going to be a game changer for us, I really believe. So with that said, we have multiple income streams, daily payouts. Everybody that I know, I have not had one call for somebody that has not been paid. When they have cycled, they've been paid immediately within 24 hours. If you cycle in the afternoon, U.S. time, you're probably not going to see it come into your back office until sometime middle of the night or early morning. But by the time you wake up, have no fear. It will be there. You will be paid out. Guaranteed. Funds are here, and they're not going anywhere. We're here for the long haul, guys. And then, you know, there's unlimited earning potential here. That's one thing about this program that makes it so unique, I think, versus other programs. A lot of other programs want to cap how much you can earn or how much you can make or how much you can take away from the program. But that's not the case here, guys. The case here is whatever work you do, you're going to get paid for, you're going to earn Bitcoin for, and you're going to be rewarded for. So unlimited earnings here over and over again for a one-time out-of-pocket fee to get started. You don't have to come back in. You don't have to rejoin. You don't run out in 30 days and you have to do it again. This is a one-time program, one-time pay, one-time enter. You're in for the life of the program. So unbelievable opportunity here. You know, with that said, you know, when we start to explain to people how the My7 Network programs work, one of the things that we always try to do is help people understand how that one-time out-of-pocket fee is attainable, and you get that back with just your first cycle. And from that point forward, you are literally in this program for free. This program, and Mandy, maybe you want to jump in here for just a minute and kind of explain to them what I'm talking about. When I say this is free, explain to them what I mean by that, Mandy.
It's free because it's a one-time entry. This is what is so great. You can come in at the level that you wish to join at, and I mean, all three of you wish, but it is free. Once you've done paid your initial, say, 0.046 or your 0.21, that's it. You're in the mini, you're in the starter for life. That's it. You're in there. You fill up your matrix. The mini is a 2x3, that's 14 people. And you and your team, you fill up your matrix, you cycle, which then we call that a recycle, because you become top of it, your own matrix again. You're following your sponsor. You'll be back in your sponsor's matrix. You do it all over, but it's free. You don't pay again. I've had a lot of people ask me, okay, so once I've earned from my mini and I've earned my 0.26, then do I have to pay out again a 0.046 to do it over? No, you don't. You're in there. You've paid. You're in there. That's it. That's what's so fantastic here. And you've got enough funds from the mini to upgrade to the starter. In the starter, you're cycling. You keep cycling in the mini. You start building out the cycler again in there. Once you've paid your 0.21, you've got a 2x2 there. That's just 6 people. You cycle. You're back in there again with a free position. You can do that over and over. Cycle twice. You've got your funds to go up to join the My7 one. Again, in there, you get a powerful payout of 7 Bitcoins from a 1 Bitcoin entry there. You cycle, you're back in there again, free. You can do it over and over. And I'm really looking forward to the new one, because I think, Eric, it was myself that planted the little seed of thought in there about having a 2x2 again. And I had an amazing, I dream in Bitcoins these days, guys. I do not count sheep, I count Bitcoin. And I just think it's great to have, you know, a 2x3, a 2x2, a 2x3, and then a 2x2 again. So yeah, everyone, that's what free means. Once you're into each one of these levels, as I call them, or each one of these boards, you're in there for life.
Yep, Mandy, you mentioned it. You did kind of plant the seed on that next board that's coming out, that 2x2, and I want to congratulate you for that, because as we took a look at it, and as the ownership of the platform, they said, oh my gosh, they said that's incredible. That's a great thought, and it also gets people fired up. But the main thing is it puts more and more and more Bitcoin in each individual person that comes on board's pocket faster. And that's the key here. That's what My7 Networks is all about. It's about getting everybody up to speed, helping them earn that residual Bitcoin every month, and continuing with their team to build and make My7 Networks a stronger platform as we go. Guys, we're only into this thing about 6 weeks. Again, I said we started on Memorial Day. There have been literally hundreds of Bitcoin already paid out, with just a little over 1,150 people in this program right now. So what I want to do right now is I want to go over here, Mandy and Jim and everybody else that's on board. I want to go over here and I want to kind of show everybody what the back office looks like and how this back office works. And I want to give you a little bit of a rundown on exactly how these programs work and pay. And I want to help some people understand. I get a few questions when new people come on board, and I want to be able to explain it to them, but I also want you all to be able to explain it to them when they come on board with you. So when they come on board, they're going to see a back office that looks like this. Of course, you're going to have your dashboard, which is going to show all the people that you had referrals, whether they're pending payments or not pending payments. Whether they're, come on, click on, I knew you were going to do that to me. That's okay. Let's see here. Sorry about this, guys. If I wait too long, it logs me out. So anyway, of course, you're going to see total referrals, paid referrals, unpaid referrals. If you have unpaid referrals, you can actually look at those unpaid referrals, find out who they are, and give them a call, guys. So, of course, your account, you got your profile, your settings, you can reset your password. And then when you come in brand new, you're going to want to activate your membership through this activate membership button right here. And when you do that and you activate your membership, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. With your membership fee, you're going to want to click pay with crypto. And then, of course, when you click pay with crypto, you're going to want to make sure you either put Bitcoin or Ethereum. We take both kinds of payment here. So another great thing. Now, if you've been in the program for a while and you have some money in your back office like I do here, and you want to bring somebody on board, you can actually get a e-pin from somebody that invited you. They can request an e-pin. They can send you an e-pin through an email. You can put it right in here. You can click redeem, and you are automatically in the program. Automatically. No waiting for the blockchain, coin payments, anything like that. Great tool for anybody that's new that doesn't understand how it works as we train them and walk them along. Great tool right here. I've used it many times. So with that said, I want to go over to the network, and I want to talk about how the cycle level works. This is the exciting part to me because some people, when they first come on board with us, don't quite understand how the cycle works or what the cycle means or just how everything kind of flows. So what I want to show you here is something that's pretty unique and pretty powerful when you really sit down and start to think about how this all plays out. But if you'll see this position right here, the top position in this matrix, they have two direct referrals here that they brought in. Now, these do not have to be direct referrals. These could actually be spillover from somebody else. The key to this whole matrix right here is you want to make sure that when you get down here to this 14th position and then you're ready to be paid, that you have two direct sponsorships here. Without two direct sponsorships, you cannot receive payments. So it's imperative in the 2x3 that everybody brings two people on board with them or two direct personal sponsorships with them. Now, with that said, I had several people ask me over the last couple of weeks, well, how come I can't see the spillover or the people above me that brought me into this program? Well, I'm going to show you why that is and what we mean by that, or how come that is the way that it works. If you see this person here brought in these two people, okay? Well, if I click on this person here, this shows me what they see when they open their matrix up. So this is their matrix. They can't see above them, but they know who their sponsor was above them. Well, I have a lot of people say, well, I can't find my sponsor. Where's my sponsor? Where did my sponsor go? Well, let me just show you again. Sponsor is here, but when that sponsor cycles out of this matrix here, the sponsor moves down to start another board of his own again, okay? Now, above him, there could be more people. There could be his sponsor and the people that they're bringing on board. Well, if you'll see here, I got a spillover here, okay, as I come down and started my new board. And then I put a direct in, another direct, a direct, and then, of course, I started to get spillover from these people right here and people above them. And then, of course, we've got some more directs. But here's the thing to remember, guys, that I really want to point out. When you're in this position here, or let's say you're in this position here, if you want to get back to the place that where every new person that's coming in is going to help you or benefit your program as well as your people that you brought on's program, the key to the program is to get your cycle done. And as you get your cycle done, you will come down here and fall into the next matrix with new people coming on board that are going to help you fill your cycle as well. Every time you cycle, you get back together with more people that are cycling. Now, I do want to point something out, and I'm not going to use one person in here's as the guinea pig. I'm just going to point out, I'm just going to pull one person here. I'm just going to use this person right here. if this person right here came into the program and they didn't do anything for a couple of weeks, or they decided they're not ready to quite get the ball rolling yet, they're not hurting themselves. They're just sitting there. They're just waiting for some people to come underneath of them and to bring a few people on and get some help from some other people to cycle them out. But in the meantime, these people that are cycling are going to come down here and they're going to fall back underneath a whole bunch of other people that are cycling, which is going to drive it to the next level, and it's going to help them cycle again and again and again over and over. Now, what I want to point out here is this. Whenever you get down to, let's say you get down here to the second cycle you're working on, or excuse me, I want to back up for just one moment. If you'll notice here, of course, everybody knows who this is because she's got her picture there. That's Mandy the machine right there. If you'll notice, Mandy is here, and then Mandy fell back down here in the same matrix. Well, let me tell you why that happened. Because Mandy is such a prolific builder, she outran her sponsor in this position right here. She actually cycled before her sponsor cycled. So she dropped back down here and she helped her sponsor cycle as well. She came back down, filled into the matrix, and helped her sponsor cycle again. So as I cycled, or her sponsor cycled out, of course, more people cycled out, followed down. And then, of course, Mandy cycled again. So she came down here and she helped me again. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, there's nothing funner and nothing more exciting than having people like Mandy and other people involved that help push you along and help you bring in new people. But not only that, they help you do your job. And in return, you want to try to help them do their job. You want to give them the support and the training and all the tools that they need, because when somebody like Mandy joins your team, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a game changer for your team when somebody comes on, understands the concept, and really takes off with this program. So from there,
can I add something? Can I just add something to this, Eric? Yeah, some people say to me, have I landed in a good place in the matrix? There are no bad places, because unlike some downlines where you are there for life, you can just see that every time you cycle, you land in a different position, although still directly to your sponsor's matrix. So there is no bad position. There is no, everything is a good position. We're all the head of our own personal matrix, but when you come back, you can land anywhere in your sponsor's matrix. As you've seen here, I'm front row to the ESP one, then I land on the bottom row in the middle, and then on the next one, I was like the final position that got this person to cycle, and then it just goes on. So there are no bad positions.
Correct, man. It couldn't be said better. There's no place in this program that you can land that is bad, as long as you're willing to build with a team and you're willing to connect with your team and keep them on pace and help them understand. There's really no bad place to be, because the minute you cycle out of one of these programs, you're coming right back down with the people that are still building and the people that are making it rain. And as you get put underneath them, or you fall underneath them somewhere in through here, they're going to keep adding people, and you're going to continue to see all these people putting their people in. It's going to continue to push your team forward. So I'm going to move on here, Manny, to the starter, which is the small 2x2, probably everybody's favorite program in the My7 networks. It's my favorite program. It's where I try to send everybody to start, because it's so fast. It's just it's a kind of a breath of fresh air, because let me tell you guys, when you come on board and you bring a couple of people and they've got a couple of people ready that and you help them and you show them how to get signed up and you show them how to get everything done, you can literally cycle this little 2x2 program 2 or 3 times a day. That's a half a Bitcoin. Well, half a Bitcoin right now is worth about $1,350. So very exciting, very exciting. I know whenever Jim and I come on board, we cycled a couple of these boards the very first or very second day, and we were like, holy cow, this thing just builds with momentum. And then as these folks come on board and you get another position, you bring on a couple more directs, or they spill over underneath you, they bring on some more people. Next thing you know, you bring on a couple more, you bring on a couple more directs, you get some more spillover. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. Every time you turn around, you're filling up one of these 2x2s. It's the fastest thing and the most powerful board that we have. If you want to come on board for 0.21 Bitcoin and you want to make a half a Bitcoin every day, you invite two people that invite two people that invite two people that invite two people. And I literally mean this. You can cycle this board 3, 4, 5 times a day with the right people and the right group of people. I will tell you, equivocally, without a doubt, I know somebody that has cycled this board 3 times in one day. So pretty amazing. Bitcoin and a half in less than 24 hours they did. So pretty good deal. I won't put any names out there, Willie. Sorry, did I say that out loud? But anyway, guys, I want to tell you, and then of course, once you start to understand this little 2x2 cycler, which takes 6 people, 2 people, finding 2 people, it pays you a half a Bitcoin. Once you cycle this board a couple of times and you really start to understand the way that this matrix and the way people start to fall underneath you, if you cycle out, you may not even know any of those people, but I will guarantee you, you will get to know those people really quickly, because when you do, you call them, you start to chat with them, you start to understand the kind of teams and the kind of support that they're going to give you and you're going to give them. It's just an unbelievable concept here. But once you do this a couple of times, this is one of the really, really interesting concepts. It gives you the opportunity to come over what we call the one board. And this one board, I got to tell you what, guys, this is the most exciting thing Jim and I may have ever done in our careers, because when you bring on 14 people in this one board, things really start to happen here. You bring on 14 people, whether you just got 2 and the rest of them are spillover, or whether you bought 5 or 6 and they get 2 or 3, before you know it, guys, this thing pays you 7 Bitcoin every time 14 people fill this matrix up. Now, Mandy, I know you've cycled this big board. Tell them how excited you were the day you cycled this big board, and tell them what you called me. I think 4 o'clock in the morning. You were just jumping for joy. So if you want to give a little bit of the understanding here, so that they kind of get the bug for this board, feel free.
Oh, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's the most I've been paid out in one go in any business that I've had here. And it's the same. It's the ease of what the follow through that you get. People can move from the 0.046 all the way up through. So yeah, it was just, I was just watching it, just watching. I was going, I need 2 more. I need 2 more. I need 2 more. And then bam, it happened. I got the 2 in. 2 directs for my last 2, and that was it. I cycled. I was leaping. I think everyone knew. I know that I was like telling. I put it into the Facebook group. I went to sort of some of my key downline that I'm forever talking with. I know that Debbie knew about it straight away, and the whole of Team New Zealand. They posted. They went out and had some beers and things. They had a great fun evening out, and they were posting congratulations. And their focus is to do this. So it is so exciting. And it was really quick, because I cycled my local time. It must have been about 4 in the morning, around about, when this call started. And I transferred the money to my Bitcoin wallet, and it took less than half an hour. I had those funds in my Bitcoin wallet. That's how, it was split second timing. Eric did say sometimes it may take an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours for the funds to go, but I must have just done the transfer at that precise moment when the payments were happening. So yeah, I had my Bitcoins, my 7-hole Bitcoin landed in my Bitcoin wallet within half an hour of cycling. And that, of course, made the party even bigger from this end. I mean, I don't know what the Greeks were thinking of me about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning running around going, yoo-hoo, that I was.
Well, Mandy just hit on something that I want to point out. A lot of people come into the 0.46 board. They cycle that one time. They come back over for no more money out of pocket. They come into this little bitty 2x2 board. They cycle it a couple of times, and before you know it, they're joining us over here on the OneCoin board, and they're starting to make 7 Bitcoin every time they bring the exact same people that came from their 0.046 board to the 2x2 board, and then back over to the OneCoin board again. Everybody can start with either 0.046 or 0.21 or 1 full Bitcoin, and literally they can bring their team with them as they progress from one board to the next board to the next board for no more money out of pocket. This is an incredible opportunity for anybody. Now, if I could just get everybody that I try to explain this to understand how coming into this board and building a little bit of a team can get them to this board and can catapult them to this board, it's life-changing, guys. I mean, literally in a little over 6 weeks, I think Jim and I have put about 44, 46 Bitcoin in our pocket. doesn't take long to do the math on that. The program is paying. The program is flawless. We have no support issues. But one thing I want to point out, we're getting to about the half-hour mark, guys, and I don't want to keep you too long on a Sunday afternoon. I want to explain a couple of things that are getting ready to happen. And I'm going to tell you about them because it's not quite ready to release, but I think by tomorrow, it's going to be up and running. We are getting ready to implement the My7 Internet Pro back office, which will give you all the marketing tools that you would ever need to market your business online. Now, when I say all the marketing tools, this is going to be a free service to each person that's in the My7 network. You are going to be able to use products between the Mini. The Mini will have a certain number of products in it that are at your disposal, license-free, 100% for you. This is going to be our product side of My7 Networks. What I mean by that is we are going to literally have every tool that you can think of to market Bitcoin online. I'm talking about web blogs. I'm talking about mining videos and software. I'm talking about capture pages. I'm talking about you name it, we're going to have it. If you want to learn how to do one of these products, we are literally going to have hundreds and hundreds of videos that show you how to build your business, how to take your business to the next level, how to promote it on Facebook, how to promote it on Google or Amazon, or how to promote anything that you're doing in the online world. You're going to be able to reach out and touch your customer base. And when I say that, I can't get too far ahead of myself because I've only looked at it and I've only ran through it a couple of times. So there are probably a lot more technical people on this Zoom meeting tonight than myself. Well, I know there are. And they are going to grasp this concept. But the other thing that we've got that's coming out is a capture page. And it's going to be a capture page that you can build on your own from the tools that are in your back office. And then as you build that, if let's say Mandy builds a capture page and it's a really, really dynamic capture page and she's having a lot of success with it, Mandy is going to be able to reach out to you, the people on her team. She's going to be able to send you a token code. You're going to be able to actually grab Mandy's capture page. You're going to be able to insert a few little tidbits of information like your username and your sponsorship name. And you're going to be able to use Mandy, and you are going to be able to join forces, and you're literally going to be able to use those tools to send out your capture pages all over the internet. And everybody's going to be able to build that team together as one cohesive group using one capture page or two capture pages, or somebody else in Mandy's team for that matter might build a capture page that Mandy wants to use. And that's going to be kind of how we're going to tie all the groups of people together so that everybody's working as one unit and everybody's helping everybody build and fulfill their matrices to the best of their ability. So we're going to see that coming out sometime tomorrow is what I'm told, maybe even before we wake up in the morning. So I'm pretty excited about that. The other announcement that I have is in the next week to 10 or 12 days, we are going to be launching the new 2x2 cycler that is going to, I think, go to warp speed. And I think there's going to be some people that, oh my gosh, I've seen it. I've seen how it's going to work. I'm just going to give you a little tidbit. With 6 people, this next 2x2 is literally going to pay almost 3.9 Bitcoin, almost $10,000 US for 6 people. Think about that for a minute, guys. If you know 6 people or you know 2 people that know 2 people, you might want to get them ready. Now, I'm not trying to get the horse ahead of the cart here. If you're working one of these other programs and you're building it, do not leave your other team to go over there. Help your other team build their program out. Help them get over there because they're going to want to come with you. And when they come with you, everybody is going to enjoy the benefits. But it's going to be a few days. It may be maybe 10, 12, 15 days before it's out. But it is coming. So everybody be prepared. Get some people lined up because I think it's going to be pretty exciting what we're getting ready to do and what's getting ready to happen. With that said, guys, I'm going to close out the Zoom meeting tonight. Everybody's got my number or my email. If they don't, they can find me on Facebook. I know they can find Mandy on Facebook, Jim on Facebook, Rick and Willie and Jen, and I'm just going down through the list here, guys. I hope I didn't forget anybody. We're all here to help everybody. Anybody needs some help, reach out to us. Let us know what we can do. We're always available for three-way calls. We're always available to help our team in any way, because as a group of people that kind of have taken the bull by the horns here and try to do a lot of training and try to do the right thing here to help everybody succeed, one of the things we do is we pride ourselves on taking care of people that come on board with us and people that support our endeavors as well. So, Jim, Mandy, if you guys want to say anything to close it out, feel free. I'm going to turn back on the chat here real quick. I see some people saying a few things, and I just want to make sure that nobody has a question here or something that I missed.
I've got quite a few people saying, can they have a copy of this? And I've said, yeah, as soon as you've got to download it, transfer it into, but because I've got quite a few, particularly in Australia, where it's the middle of the day, who could not tune in due to being in jobs. So if we can do that.
Yep. I'll get it out to you, Mandy, within the next hour. It'll take it probably about 30, 45 minutes to complete, and then I will send you over through Dropbox. I'll send you over a copy, and Jim and I will get a copy up to the Facebook page as well.
That's wonderful.
Okay,
this is just so good, so exciting. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everyone, for being with us.
I just want to say, I think that, the program that we're in is the most powerful program around right now. People are looking for these passive incomes. Well, this is not a passive income, but it's about as close as you can get to it. Invite a couple of people, come on to a great platform with great people. I can't say enough about the people that I work with on a daily basis. That includes all of you on this call. But I also want to say one thing. If you want to come to a program that has literally zero problems, I mean, literally, I have had probably less than 7 or 8 support tickets come directly to me in the last 5 weeks. So I want to tell you guys, we are flawless. We're paying. Everything here is on the up and up. Everything here has good management, good leadership. And I want to thank everybody for coming on the call tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good night.